I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me, still with the dolls that I grew beside.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Kendall Carly. In today's video, we're going to be doing a little girl chat. I'm so excited for this video. You guys know I love to talk. There's some topics I want to touch on, so grab yourself a snack, maybe a glass, and yeah, let's just get right into it. Alright guys, so I am going to be drinking this wine today, and this is a very cheap one. And then you're gonna be telling me what it was. Anyway, it's called Pacific Fruit Vineyards, and the flavor is sweet peach. Look, I'm not a wine girl. I don't know anything. Like I said, it's cheap. I just bought it because it was pretty. And that's how you get somebody like me. It's cute. I'm buying it. Sweet peach sounds good. I like something that tastes like juice. So yeah. Anyway, I also don't have a wine glass, so I am drinking out of a mug. Anyway, so grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, and let's just have a nice girl chat. So the first thing I want to touch on, I tried to make little notes and everything. So if you catch me looking down, that's what I'm looking at, so I can stay on track for this video. The first thing I want to touch on is the importance of self-care. I think it is very important for you to take care of yourself and just take time out for yourself, even if it's just one day a week. So for me personally, Sundays are my days. Sundays are my days to reset my mind, the way I'm thinking, physically reset, all of that. So that's for me personally. I know if you look up self-care day routines and stuff on here, you're gonna get a whole lot of different stuff. But most of the ones that are being pushed is more like shopping or luxury buying and stuff like that. Like, that's a self-care day when you spend $5,000 in one day. And that is self-care. If that's self-care for you, that's good. But I mean, for me, and I'm calling myself a regular girl, for a regular girl like me, I'm not shopping on my self-care days. Maybe I'll go to Target, but like not every time, but like you know what I mean? So for me, self-care is just at home. So it is important. Don't get caught up in what you see in the media. Don't feel like you can't have a self-care day because you can't go cash out at the mall, and you can't go get your nails done, you can't go get your hair done, your lashes done. That is not self-care. Self-care is just literally taking care of yourself. Whatever it is, however that means something, whatever that means to you, taking care of yourself. Like for me, I get caught up in my mind a lot, and I just need to like take a moment to be still, and then that helps me reset. Like, you'll see people taking like baths and stuff on their self-care days, and they're like videos. For me, I do that, and I guess it's less for like physical, more for my mind. Like, I literally, if I'm sitting in the bathtub, I am resetting. Me personally, I don't sit on my phone when I'm in the bathtub. That's just me. I'm stressed out enough outside of the bath. I don't need to be on my phone in the bath. Like, that's just not what I do. But I think it is very important to take care of yourself however you can. If it's just you sitting down and journaling, you playing video games, you watching TV, whatever you're doing, I think you just need to take time for yourself. Just please, it is very important. I've also seen going around that people go on solo dates, and I think that it is amazing and that is very important. Not important to do, but if you can be content with yourself, just taking yourself out, enjoying your own company, like, that's amazing. So if you wanted to do that on your self-care day, you go ahead and do that. Another thing that, to me, goes hand in hand with self-care is mental health. Okay, I know this is kind of branching off, but your mental health is very important. If you're not taking time for yourself, like, it can get bad quick. So I think you just really have to pay attention to your mind and what your body is saying to you, and you just need to take care of yourself. Like, I'm really anxious. I have like really bad anxiety, whether it's driving or just everyday things. And I kind of have to bring myself back down. Like I said, if I'm just being still for a moment, just like trying to take care of myself before I just go off into the atmosphere. But it's just not many people talk about taking care of your mental health. I know it's getting more like trendy now, but like you really need to take care of your mental health. If something is not for you, if it's not for you, you need to not be doing it. Say you are, I think I touched on this in my last video. If you're at a job that you hate, but it's paying the bills, but you are literally unhappy and like you feel sad, to me, I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good for anybody. That's definitely not good for your mental health. Like you are going to be miserable. Like I don't think it's good to be sad by choice. So if you can change any type of situation that you're in that's not making you happy, I think that's what you need to do. A lot of the time, people make you feel like you are being selfish when you're choosing your own happiness over not the greater good, but you know what I mean. Well, like say you're making bank at your job, but you're unhappy, and you tell somebody that, they'll make you feel bad, and they'll be like, oh well, people like me would love to make money like that, or blah, 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 blah. Like nobody asked you. Actually, nobody asked you. It's actually just about me. So that's how you guys need to be. You need to not be selfish, but like at the end of the day, only you got you. Like you really can't depend on anyone. Like you need to always have you and always have your best self in mind. Like who is it that you want to be and how can you get to that? I've also been seeing this, what is it called? Like being that girl, like trend go around, and I actually like that. But like I said, the representation for a regular girl is not really out there. So usually you'll see becoming that girl as, like I said, all this like luxury spending or glowing up or getting more money and stuff like that. But to me, becoming that girl, that's just regular things. Like I said, like doing self-care, taking care of yourself, caring about your mental health, doing things that make you happy. I think that makes you that girl. Because if you, at the end of the day, can sit down and look at all your decisions and be like, I did that, whether it affected somebody else or not, and you did that, think about that girl. In my opinion, that's how I feel about that. I think we should all just be working on ourselves 24/7. We're never going to be 100% happy, but I think we should always be working towards it, if that makes any sense. And that's what I try to do all the time. And that's why I decided I really wanted to start filming these types of videos, because not everybody has someone to tell them this stuff. Like, I want you to be happy. I want all of us to be happy. I think we all deserve to be happy. We don't deserve to be miserable. If something is not better than you, then you need to do it. And that goes for anything and everything. Like I said, people are going to accuse you of being selfish, or they wish they had da 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 da. Like I said, we didn't ask them. So anyway, to me, becoming that girl is really taking care of yourself, making yourself happy, getting to the space that you want to be in. Like say, even if you want to be, I don't know, whatever you want to be, whatever you want to do, you doing that is you becoming that girl. You doing that is you being shit. So anyway, just take care of yourself. Don't get washed out by all the things that you see on social media as well. Like say you see, like nowadays, I don't, like I said, I keep using the terms regular girl because like I don't see many regular girls, and that is not, we lack representation, but nobody, to me, I feel like nobody wants to see the regular girls. Like if I'm vlogging or anything like that, I'm just regular. So nobody, like, you know what I mean? I'm not going to Louis every month. I'm not going to Louis every week. I don't got Bottega. Like, I'm just a regular girl. So people don't really pay attention to regular girls as much as they should. Or not as much as they should. Like, that's just not what's being pushed. So, like, you're probably doing great at whatever that you're doing, but the regular girlism is not being pushed. And that that is a video on its own. But don't get me wrong, I love watching those videos and stuff and luxury and stuff. Like I love that type of stuff. Like I love that, but I just wish it was more representation of both, so that people won't feel bad. Like I don't want you to be going to work, but the person that you watch, they don't go to work and they're a full-time influencer and all this stuff, and you're feeling sad about your life and you're like, damn it, I wish that was me. Like it's never gonna be me. I'm fucking going to work. I'm fucking clocking in. If you're doing whatever you need to do for yourself and it's making you happy, you're taking care of your family, whatever, please don't be ashamed of a 9 to 5. Like, you girl, really, like, just please don't get washed. Don't let them brainwash you. Like, anyway, I know it's getting deep, but like I said, take care of yourself. At the end of the day, it's just about taking care of yourself. That's how you are that girl. You take care of yourself. And I want to start doing more solo dates. And if you guys want to see me vlog that stuff, let me know. I just think it's a really great concept to get to know yourself. I think you need to know yourself in order to know what you want in life, whether it's career-wise or relationship-wise, whatever. You just need to know yourself. So speaking of relationships, I think that was the next topic. I haven't even done, relationships. That's the next topic. So I know in your 20s, you're like, you either out here dipping and doing it, or you are in a relationship. So let me chat with both of y'all. So I personally haven't been dipping and doing it. I've been with my boyfriend for, I don't know, maybe like 8 years now. Like it's been a long time. Like you guys have seen him like throughout my whole YouTube history. Like you know who he is. But what about the girls who are out here dipping and doing it? I don't think it is necessary for anybody to be out here tied down. Not tied down. I don't think it's necessary for anybody to be out here in a relationship. Like, do not feel bad if you don't have that. I think it's better to wait on that person than to just be taking anything and everybody. Like, you know what I mean? Girls can be in a relationship right now and they're not happy in that relationship, but they like the fact that they're in one. You know what I mean? So, like, don't ever look at anybody else's situation and be like, I wish I was that girl. Because, nah, you don't wish you was that girl. I think it is very important, like I said, to get to know yourself, and then the right person is going to come along and you're going to be very happy. I don't think relationships is anything that we all need to be chasing. Me, personally, I feel like I'm getting old. I'm not old, but I'm going to be 25 this year. And I'm going to be married, like, by the time that I'm 30. And I have kids. And, you know, like, I think as women, we always feel like the clock is ticking. And I'm one of them people, and I feel like the clock is constantly ticking for me. And it's just, like, why do we feel like that? Like, I'm 24. Like, I don't know. Am I the only person? Like, we always feel like we're running out of time. Whether it's careers, relationships, family, like, whatever. We always feel like we don't have enough time. And I just wish we would be better at that. So my advice to you, relationship-wise, is to love yourself, take care of yourself. Mental health is important. Like, know yourself before you get to know anybody else, because we don't need anybody to be putting their little grubby hands in and taking advantage of you or whatever it is that they're gonna do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you need to be secure in yourself and what you are going to accept, what you're not gonna accept, what you're gonna be like, hey, you don't have to get the fuck up out of here now. what is that for you? If you don't know yourself, you're not gonna be able to put your foot down when you need to put your foot down. So get to know yourself first, and then get to know somebody else. You are going to be fine, baby. You are beautiful. I love you. You're doing great. You don't need a man. You don't need a man for your self-worth. Like, you don't need a man. Like, if you want to have kids, I guess you need a man, but like, you don't need one right now. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. You're gonna be okay. Also, for my girls who are in relationships and you don't know if this is it for you, I'm gonna go back to the knowing yourself and taking care of yourself. If you don't know who you are, you're not gonna know what it is that you want out of said relationship that you're in. And I think it's very important to know what you're looking for. Like say, for me, for instance, I know I want to be married. I couldn't be with someone who's not going to want to be married. I want kids. I can't be with somebody who doesn't want kids. But you have to know what you want. And you have to put those things out before you get too deep into things. Like you could find the perfect guy and you love him so much, and then he ends up telling you he doesn't want to be married, he doesn't want kids. And that's what you always dreamed of your whole life, and you're gonna be like, what? What? Like, oh my gosh, like, so it's very important to know yourself. Put your standards out there, have standards for yourself. Like, just take a moment to reflect. If you are in a situation and you don't know if this person is for you, reflect on yourself, not on the relationship. Reflect on yourself. What are your goals? 5-year plan, 10-year plan. What do you want out of life? And is this person going to give that to you? I think I just went off a little bit. At the end of the day, you are important. What you want is important in every situation. Just make sure you are taking care of yourself. Like I said at the beginning, I know it's hard. I know it's hard. Like I said, if you have a family or stuff like that, you're always thinking about someone else, but you definitely need to think about yourselves. If you are in a relationship, you probably are thinking more about them. No, baby, you need to think about yourself. Like, just put yourself first. Take care of yourself. Like, if something is making you feel bad, or sometimes you can like literally feel sick from how like upset you are in certain situations, or like where you are in life. If you don't like what's going on, you have the power to change it. Even if the decision is not going to make everybody happy, the only person who matters is you, and I think that you deserve to be happy. This video is probably getting long, so I think I'm going to cut it, I guess, now. But I hope you guys got a good takeaway from this video. I want you to take care of yourself. That is the first thing. Take care of yourself. Relationships will come. You are that girl. If you are achieving everything that you want to achieve and doing everything that you want to do, yourself is good, your heart's good, your mind's good, you are that girl. You don't need to be dripped in designer or live in a big house and have the nice car. Like, as long as you feel successful and happy in yourself, you are that girl. And you are that girl to me. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope this was a good chit chat. If you guys have any other topics you guys want me to touch on, let me know in the comments down below. But I really love talking to you guys, and I'm so happy that I get to speak with you and make you feel like you are heard, because I hear all of you. I see all of your comments, all of your messages, and you're doing great. You're gonna be fine. And I love you. If nobody else does, I do. Every single one of you. Love you all so much. I keep you all in my prayers. And I'll see you guys in my next video.